Gosh, okay. Hi, everybody. I was almost late today. I was waiting for the elevator at the Roosevelt Hotel. There's only one half an elevator. There's not two. It's an illusion. Well, welcome. Thanks for getting up. Well, because I'm still on New York time, so I have to psychologically go, it's 12 o'clock, you'll be fine. I had a hot dog before I went to bed last night. I really didn't. I just thought the sodium's going to put Gucci bags under my eyes, but I woke up flat and lovely. I like when I wake up and I look and I go, your eyes are flat. It's good. I can't move, can I? No, because then I'm Audrey Hepburn and wait until dark. All right. I'll just stay right here. So when they asked me to do this festival, I've been dying to do this festival. They were like, just come. I was like, no, I want to work this thing. I want to do it. I want to present. So they asked me to do the clock. And, you know, Judy Garland, for me, was the greatest entertainer that ever lived. So, good night. Good night, everybody. There's nothing else to say. There really isn't. But, and this is the, I mean, I've seen this movie before, but it's the one you kind of go, well, did I go out of the dark? What happened? I felt something happen. There's no, put the light back on me. I'm like Cagney in White Heat. I'm gonna do 5 minutes to stand up and talk nothing of this film. I've got to get on with a little information. A lot of you know that this is from 1945. It was originally supposed to be directed by Fred Zinnemann, and Judy they didn't really get along because she needed a lot of encouragement and coddling, and you know, she was horrified. I remember I was at, I opened for Shirley Bassey at Carnegie Hall one time in 1992. This is my life! You know, Shirley Bassey. And there was a woman named Barbara Finkelberg that was one of the house managers there for years, and she said to me that they had to push Judy Garland out on stage the night of 1961 at Carnegie Hall. She was just petrified. And then it's like she was so petrified and she needed all this, you know, praise and you're gonna be fine. And meanwhile, what's fascinating to me about this business is that the people that have no fear are the mediocre ones. It's mind-blowing to me. It's mind-blowing to me. It's always the ones with the greatest fear that have the greatest talent, I think. So she didn't really like Fred Zinnemann, and she knew all along she wanted Minnelli to do this film, but at the time he was doing Ziegfeld Follies, which he had directed her sequence in and her segment in. And so she went to Arthur Freed and she said to Arthur about Fred Zinnemann, I'm sure he's marvelous, but I don't know, I don't think he likes me. You know, she went on. And Arthur she said, I want Vincent Minnelli. She always knew she did. She was kind of biding her time. So 24 days later, which is all that Zinnemann shot on this, she took Vincent out and she asked him to do it. And he said, of course, yes. What I didn't realize is that I knew they were having a thing during Meet Me in St. Louis, but she left him after that. She was like, I'm good, I'm going back to Joe Mankiewicz. And then the word was that Meet Me in St. Louis was so good and she was so wonderful in it, so she was like, well, he's the guy to go. So she went to him, he said yes, and they made the movie. And it's a beautiful little film. You kind of do wish that she sang in it, though, don't you? Yeah. Just, Roger Eaton's was there. Just write a friggin' song for her. Come on. Over the credits, like the way we were when Barbra Streisand did the singing that. Something. Let her sing Just in Time in front of the clock. Something. But she didn't. And, you know, and after that, she's so phenomenal in this, though. She really, it's almost like she doesn't really need to do anything except just act, because she's she's as great an actress as she was a singer, and that's a rare thing. There's not too many of them. But Arthur Freed was like, well, you know, after this, it was like, that's it. No more dramas for you, because people want to hear you sing, and anybody can do drama, which is not true. And you're not, she didn't do another one until Child is Waiting and Judgment at Nuremberg, which she was nominated for. And then Robert Walker, the co-star in this film, and I loved him too. And it's so nice to see him play someone so sweet, because you were, the performance for me was Strangers on a Train, which he did a few years later, and he's magnificent in it and so scary, and you just think he's gonna rip that hand off the clock and stab Judy through the neck and run, You just think, wait, he's gonna turn at one point. But he doesn't, and he was having a hard time. He was drinking a lot during this film because Jennifer Jones, his wife, was having an affair with David Selznick. Oh my God! And he was drinking. Judy was behaved. He was drinking. There was one night they couldn't find him. She went out and looked for him and found him drunk in a bar and sobered him up and got him to the set on time the next day, which is amazing. Sometimes when you take on the other role, you're kind of better yourself. But she also was so in love with Vincent during this. Without this movie, they wouldn't have been married. And without this movie, there'd be no Liza Minnelli. So we got a lot of good stuff out of this film. That lasted for decades. Oh, they're flashing the light. No, we will not be showing the film. I'll be doing another hour and a half. Because I love this crowd. But I could go on and on about facts about this film. I mean, you all know them. And if I get one wrong, you'll tweet me and I'll be like, get out of here. Don't tweet me. Here's a little advice about social media. If someone says something crappy about you, let it lie there. Let it die. Don't clap back. Don't get me started. So the millennials have ruined the world. All right, everybody. Yeah, I won't. I'll let it die. Why should I give them the power? You're going to say something bad? Really? So this is where we're showing it. Turn over those letters. I'm just happy to be here. I'm so thrilled to be here. You have no idea. So enjoy Robert Walker and Judy Garland in The Clock from 1945, directed by Vincent Minnelli. And also in the crowd tonight is Meredith Ponadell, whose aunt was Dottie Ponadell, who was Judy Garland's makeup. She was contractual to Judy, not to MGM, but contractual. And are you raising your hand?
It was my aunt's house where they brought Robert Walker to dry out.
No way! Wow. You buried the lead, Meredith. You tell me all this other crap and not that? What's wrong with you? So Dottie made Robert Walker coffee? And aspirin? Oh my God, wow. Oh my God. Well, that's good. And he didn't throw coffee in anybody's face. He was good, right? He was probably a nice guy, right? Well, your aunt's book is called About Face, and it's all about her stories of Hollywood, and it looks very interesting. I haven't read it because I just met you, and I had no idea about this, but now I do. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. I can talk my best. You guys are so sweet. Enjoy the movie. Good morning.